commercial-free jumpstart. What? With Jim Jacka.
Who?
97 Rock.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stadium looks the same today.
No, we're not going by the stadium.
Oh, yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Oh, we are. I will turn this car around. That wouldn't really accomplish anything. Cause I'm already gone. I will sing this 50 song. So they were saying that it wouldn't have mattered if the players fought to protect their player because we're in last place with no chance at the playoffs.
Well, that's their assumption, but that's not true. I mean, mathematically, we're not out of it. And I get Lindy's take on that. You know, a couple of years ago, we missed the playoffs by 1 point. And we had a strong run at the end of the season. And, you know, there were game after game after game. We lost leads or, you know, lost in overtime or shootout. You know, we lost that 1 point again and again during the season. So I get it. His eye is on making the playoffs. And as long as we're still eligible to make the playoffs, I think that was, I mean, the situation was bad, but it was behind the play. I mean, there wasn't a single Sabre player that actually saw that happen when it happened. You know what I mean? All they did is when, you know, the whistle blew and they turned around, Thompson's laying on the ice. Because they were moving up, they were going up, you know, up ice. And as long as the Sabres had possession of the puck, they're not going to blow the whistle. As soon as New Jersey got possession, then they blow the whistle because he's down. But, and for them to do anything after that, you know, it was, I think, you know, again, it's a tough call, but and here's how it played out too. So now the player that blasted Thompson got a match penalty, so he got a 5-minute major in a game misconduct. So we had a 5-minute power play. Fucking New Jersey scored shorthanded.
Of course they did.
So it made it 4-3, and we didn't score on our 5-minute, you know, major.
That's one thing I couldn't stand about the 05-06 Sabres. They could score at will except for on power plays. It made no sense.
Yeah, this team is struggling on the power play too.
Well, it doesn't make sense because you have an extra guy.
Well, I can attest. When I played, the strength of my game is I was the number one penalty kill unit, and we took a world of pride in, you know, keeping teams off the board, and I was really good at it. I mean, I had good teammates too, don't get me wrong, but I was the top. I was on the top guy. I was the guy that, you know, covered the point, you know, and I can't even imagine. I can remember how many times I deflected a pass or, you know, got in the way where they had to go around the side. They couldn't go up the middle or anything. But I mean, we worked hard and we took a lot of pride, man. Devils penalty kill actually is the number one in the league.
Brown, brown, brown.
You know, goaltending comes into play too. You know, you get a goaltender makes some off the fucking chart save.
Ryan Miller's fatal flaw was that he always choked during shutouts.
What's that?
Ryan Miller always choked during shutouts, and that was his problem. Like I saw him get scored on him with 0.1 seconds left in the game before he couldn't hold him for shit. Oh.
It's not all on the goalie either. I mean, he's the last line of defense, but you know, too many times, and I've seen it this year too. The Sabres just don't play with that urgency in the last minute, and you know they don't get the puck out of the zone. They try to do something stupid. It seems to me it's like they're just like make a pass down the middle or whatever. I mean, who gives a fuck if you get an icing? Just get the puck out. I mean, you're killing clock as the puck's traveling down the ice, and then they got to reset up. We suck in face-offs too.
If they want to make the game more interesting and faster paced, then they should just get rid of the icing penalty on power plays.
Well,
that would make it a lot more interesting. Or is it even possible to ice on a penalty?
Yeah.
On a power play? Yeah.
Well, you can ice it if you have the power play. If you're the
Yeah, that's what I mean. They should get rid of
team
that.
that has the power play can be called for icing, but the short and a team can. I mean, that's your go-to play. Just get it out of your zone, get it down the ice. What I wish they would change real quick, like 5 years ago, they eliminated the red line for icing several years ago. Okay, so now, and they also eliminated that the defending team has to touch the puck. They just have to cross the circle of the face-off zone when the puck has already crossed the goal line. But here's the thing now. So if you're trying to save time, your player's got to skate his balls off to get down as fast as he can to get the whistle. And the other team, who's not allowed to change, they don't even have to skate. They can stand in their own zone and watch the puck go down, and the icing's going to be called. My feeling is, if a team is not defending, if they're not, making an effort to go after that puck, as soon as the puck crosses the red line, regardless of where the defending team is, that should be called. That's how it is in the Olympics, in college. And I wish they would adapt that, in pro, because it just is. It's almost a penalty. It's almost a penalty to the team that's being iced upon, to have to spend your guy to work his balls off to get down there.
You gotta trust Ruff. Give him another season or two.
Who's that?
Lindy Ruff.
Oh, I don't see him being gone after this year. I don't know what his contract was signed for, but I really don't see them letting him go after this year. That would be really, I think, a really dumb thing to do.
The earth was quaking, my mind.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Sabres at the trade deadline. You know, if Kevin Adams throws his hands up in the air and says, fuck it, this team ain't working, and has a fire sale and, you know, trades contracts for younger players and start over again, or if he makes a move to bring somebody in long term.
Well, they need to figure something out because they've been starting over again since 2008.
Oh, I know.
Darcy here. He should have gotten a shot.
Yeah, I personally believe this team is good enough. They just don't put it together game in and game out for whatever reason. And part of it's on Ruff because they haven't changed the way they come out of the zone, and everybody knows how the Sabres play, and they've defended against it. Now, the other night against New Jersey, they started a different system coming out of the zone as a 5-team unit from inside the blue line, and it confused New Jersey. They had some good rushes up the ice. And then they went back to that, trying a long pass, guy standing at the red line. We go from there. And the other thing I see with this team too many times, they carry the puck too far toward the blue line when you got guys who are skating on the wings, and they're skating at full speed. Instead of dumping the puck in there so these guys can just barrel in, they keep going more, and then those guys got to slow down. And when the puck does go in, they don't have the momentum where they can get by the defenseman. It's just, I don't know. I just
Mechanics.
can't explain it. Pressure's on Buffalo tonight. If they win tonight, it'll be the first time they won 4 games in a row in almost 2 full seasons.
That's nuts. Bring Dominic Hasek back.
talking about Rob Ray during the game the other night. Interesting fact. Rob Ray scored on Dominic Hasek when Hasek was playing in Chicago. He was their third string goaltender. The next day, Chicago traded Hasek to Buffalo for a 6th-round draft pick.
That was stupid.
It's
like when Atlanta decided they didn't want Brett Favre.
Well, I was one too. The first time I seen Hasek play for Buffalo, played against Vancouver or something, he's flopping around and away. I said, what the fuck is this guy? Says, he ain't gonna last.
Plot twist.
He reinvented goaltending. How it seems like it takes half the time to go home as it does to go there.
Maybe it's the lack of anticipation.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It is.
And
Lynn and I say that all the time when we go to the casino down in Allegheny. It's like, it seems like it took us twice as long to get here as it did to get home.
Maybe it's traffic. I don't know.
It's a mental thing.
Or the road you take, or a mental thing.
I mean, we're going the exact same speed as we did going down there all the way. It's just funny how it is.
Hold on.
These roads do take a beating in the wintertime.
They should be worse than they are. Especially with all the salt and the plow grinding against the pavement.
This guy's going to speed up when I go to go by him.
We should hire Phil Collins as a Sabres coach.
He's in rough shape health-wise. He's a mess.
Yeah, well.
You see him lately? I mean, a picture of him?
No, but isn't he like 80 years old already?
He's not 80, but he's got, I don't know what he's got. He's got something going on illness-wise.
I'm sure he did his fair share of partying.
I'm sure he did.
They all party like that, probably thinking they won't live long enough to suffer the consequences of it.
Yeah, that and, how many of us don't think about the consequences when we're partying like that in our 20s.
I just didn't care either way.
Yeah.
I only stopped drinking because I had to. It's night on night.
Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you played pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet, and you're going to regret, because I'm the best as ever been. Johnny, you're rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, cause hell's broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle.
That poor guy.
But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. Up his case and he said, I'll start this show, and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow, and he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss, and then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house with the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Ready to dog back, no child, no. The devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been. He played Bound and Bound and Run, Boy, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the breast pan, picking out dough.
Said everything bacon, right? Bagel?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Can I have an everything bagel bacon thing?
I'm sorry?
Bacon everything bagel,
Okay.
and then 2 extra large decaf double.
Anything else?
Carry tray.
Alright, let's go for it.
You got it.
Oh, we'll pull forward.
That's Charlie Daniels, right? Wasn't that the Charlie Daniels?
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first time I saw a picture of him playing that guitar. This fucking guy, about 6'6", 300 and some pounds, burly as a lumberjack, playing this tiny little fiddle in his hand.
He should have been a football player. Basketball. Well, he was too heavy for basketball.
Football for sure. Carrie, that's not mine. I have 2 extra large.
Got 2, right?
2 extra large decafs, yes. Double. And a carry tray.
And a bagel.
And I need a carry tray, please.
Give it to you.
Okay. There we go. I got it.
Don't make Big Bertha angry. He won't like it when she's angry.
she's going to give it to me, but she's handed my coffee to me.
They got new lids.
Yeah, I probably ran out of the old ones. I can't believe this place, no one ever reopened that place. It's been closed for 20 years.
No, it's just a.
Or just bought the property to put, build something else there. I mean, that's kind of prime real estate.
Little Caesar should have bought it. Traders.
So there is Little Caesar still in Buffalo, right? But where are they?
Probably somewhere down Ridge Road. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. The only one I know of, other than this one, is the one up on
Union?
by Union and not Mile Strip, but by the Strikers. Because what did we used to go there for? She had to go there for. Oh, she used to go to tanning bed there,
Yes.
right next to the tanning bed. And Pancake House is on the ones next to it, and the other. Whatever the hell it is.
51.